The earth shouldn't swallow a child's dream so soon. That's the jagged thought piercing me as they lower my 8-year-old daughter Mary into the soil, her tiny casket, adorned with her favorite star. Stickers mocks the vastness of the life Shia. Should have had my fingers twitch, clutching my navy scarf as a bitter November. Wind stings my eyes. Tears stream unchecked, pooling in the hollows of my grief. The cemetery worker's gaze seeks my approval to proceed. But how do I consent to this? Finality. A year ago, doctors unmasked the beast, ravaging Mary's vitality, a rare autoimmune disorder. She met the news with a spark in her hazel eyes, asking, can I still draw my comics? Her courage outshone mine through endless hospital stays, her sketchbook never far from her frail hands. Even when fevers left her trembling, she'd whisper, I'm fine, Mom. Keep smiling. Now I stand alone at her grave, abandoned by my family, my parents, my cousin Liam, my childhood friend Sarah, there at Liam's gallery opening, toasting his art while I mourn my daughter. My phone vibrates, a cruel instinct urging me to look. Liam's ex-post glares back him with a wine glass, my parents glowing with pride. Timestamp 10 minutes ago. The betrayal burns, only Mrs. Davis, my retired librarian neighbor, stands by me, her gentle hand on my elbow. She'd read Mary bedtime stories during chemo, nights giving me moments to collapse or pray. They didn't show, I murmur. Mrs. Davis's not as fierce. Mary knew you were her. Everything, Mary, later. At home, a text from my mother lights up my screen. Bring Mary's fund documents tomorrow. My heart lurches. Mary's father, Adam, had created a $950,000 art scholarship fund for her before his overseas job. You'll carry her vision, Adam had said. Now my family wants it. I reply, I buried my daughter today, not tonight. Her response is swift. Don't be difficult. Mary, this is for all of us. The word us is a blade. They didn't even say goodbye to Mary. Morning brings me to my parents' modern loft, my stomach churning Sarah's blue. Prius is parked outside. Inside, Liam lounges at a glass table, papers fanned out like a war map. My father gestures to a seat. Sign these, Mary. Liam will oversee the fund. My mother adds, you're too fragile for this responsibility. Sarah stares at her shoes among the documents. I glimpse a prospectus, Liam's art studio expansion, a European vacation, my parents' car loan, a legal note dated a year back when Mary first fell ill, reveals their plan. You schemed for her money. While she suffered, I say, voice cracking. Liam smirks. You're not thinking straight, Mary. We're saving you. I leave, gripping the papers, my resolve crystallizing. Mrs. Davis texts, I'm with you. Adam's sister Rachel calls, heartbroken. She missed the funeral due to a storm-delayed flight. Will fight for Mary's fund. She vows. I dial Adam's attorney, Laura Bennett. It's about Mary's scholarship fund. I tell her assistant, my voice firm. Laura's office is sleek, all glass and steel. She scans the fund documents, her jaw tight. Adam locked this down. You're the sole beneficiary, and they can't touch it. She shows me email logs. My family probed fund details months ago. It's about the money, not you, she says. I share my mother's text. Liam's posts will expose their motives. Laura promises, confront them publicly. Stay sharp. In a crowded diner, I face my family, a dossier of proof. Before me, Liam grabs for it. You signed. I shake my head. Why skip Mary's funeral? My father sighs. Liam's opening was booked months ago. I reveal Liam's ex-posts timestamped during Mary's burial. You celebrated while I grieved. Diners glance over. Liam snaps. You're too weak for that. Money, I produce the fund's terms. Immutable. Without my approval, Laura Bennett confirmed. You're cut off. My mother's eyes narrow. We'll file for conservatorship. You're unraveling. At home, Mrs. Davis helps me gather evidence. Clinic logs of every visit I made. Mary's art therapist's letter praising my dedication. Rachel's affidavit on Adam's intent. Laura warns. They'll say you're unstable. Mrs. Davis's diaries catalog my vigilance. Every sleepless night sketching with Mary, every research treatment. They can't bury the truth. Mrs. Davis says a deputy serves their conservatorship. Petition the next day claiming I'm unfit. Laura counters with evidence of Liam's illegal access to Mary's health records. At the hearing, their lawyer paints me as erratic, citing moments I wept in the hospital. My father performs sorrow. We're protecting her. Laura unveils my meticulous care records. Liam's posts The record breach, Mrs. Davis testifies Mary was her mother's rock. Rachel confirms Adam's wishes. The judge's voice is steel. Petition denied, I'm ordering a perjury. Probe and a restraining order. My family's mask shatters 8 months. Later, the Mary Harper Art Fund fuels pediatric art therapy and family. Aid, I stand in the hospitals. New art room walls vibrant with Mary's. Comic-style murals, a young therapist funded by our scholarship thanks me Mary's. Vision heals kids, I touch my bracelet with her star charm, smiling at her. Grave, I place her. Sketchbook, your art lives, sweetheart betrayal. Shattered me, but defending. Mary forged a new me, surrounded by Mrs. Davis. Rachel and a community who chose me when